Hello and welcome to Family Friday. We'll be sharing tips and ideas on how to make your quarantine experiences a little more fun for the entire family. Our guest today is Mikal Haddad. Mikal joined us for episode 3 of Family Friday, believe it or not, way back in the beginning. And she's back today to share some more creative and fun ideas with us. Mikal, I'm excited to have you back. How are you today?
Thank you, Pastor Paul. I'm doing good and I'm happy to be on here again.
Awesome. Well, we're happy to have you. Um, so, as you know, Mikal, our goal in each of these episodes is to equip parents with some quarantine hacks in the areas of food, fun, and homeschooling. Last time you were on, you shared some creative ideas, which included fishing for toys, a backyard picnic, which was my personal favorite, and the benefits of preparing ahead when it comes to homeschooling. I'm so looking forward to hearing about the ideas you have for us today. Which idea would you like to start with?
Well, let's start with the food hack. I know it's usually your favorite, Pastor Paul. I'm kind of excited about this hack too. It's kind of an idea for busy parents because I know that for parents there's always these days where we're so busy, we have a lot to do, and we really don't have time to cook.
Yeah.
And on these days, I'm very thankful for flatbreads. I'm not advertising anything here. I'm just saying I'm so thankful for flatbreads. They're really good with anything. Um, Something that I usually make with flatbreads is pizza,
Ooh,
because they're just, yeah, and it's so easy to get the kids involved in this too. Just tomato sauce, put some tomato sauce on top, cheese, pepperoni, whatever toppings they like, and just put it in the toaster oven, and you'll get it quick, ready. And something else that I also like, another
yeah.
easy recipe that I usually refer to whenever I need something quick. Um, I use crumbled feta cheese, or
Ooh,
just, yeah, or feta cheese just cut into small cubes. Some tomatoes, some onions, olive oil, and oregano. Okay, so I'll repeat that for whoever's listening. Feta cheese,
so
tomatoes, onions, and olive oil and oregano. You kind of mix that together. You put that on the flatbread. You can have it as a sandwich, fold it, just eat it, or put it in a grill, or just have it flat like a pizza pie and put it in the toaster oven. That'll also taste delicious.
see, I just had lunch and I am already hungry again now, just listening to that. So if you're watching and you missed any of that, just feel free to pause, rewind, and write it down as you're listening again so you can try this at home. This is something we do want you to try at home. And I just love the idea of a pizza. My wife and I, we love flatbread and, just incorporating it in different meals as well. So thanks for sharing that. Let's jump into your fun hack.
Sure. So today I want to share a game that I really I prepared for my kids a couple of weeks ago, and they really enjoyed, and I enjoyed myself. It's an obstacle course.
Ooh,
It sounds like, it's a lot of work to prepare, but it's really not. You can just grab any things you have, in your garage, at home. For me, I grabbed a couple buckets. I had them jump over some buckets. I put some hula hoops, and they had to like kind of step into the hula hoops and move on to the next thing. I had like an old slide, a plastic slide, and we had to go under the slide, so that was fun. Some of us got stuck in the slide. So that was a lot of fun. I mean, you can really grab whatever is available. If you have like old tires that are, of course, not dangerous, but that you don't need anymore, you can put them. They can step into them. You can make it as difficult or as simple as you want, depending on the age of the kids that you have.
yeah. And what's cool about that, especially right now, I know that we can like go out into the yard and stuff, but we can't really go out as much. And so this is a really fun way to stay active and almost sneak a little exercise into our
Exactly.
days, right?
Exactly. I really, really enjoyed that game.
Very nice. And so our final hack for today is our homeschooling hack. And I know for certain that the parents would love this. So why don't you walk us through your idea?
Okay, so I'm sure that everyone is so thankful and happy that school's almost over.
Yeah.
But this idea really helped me the past several months, and I know it's gonna help us this coming week and maybe even in the future. Um, uh, the idea is to kind of tailor the whole schedule, the school schedule, depending on the abilities of the child.
Mm,
And what that means is, for example, if the child has finds a certain subject challenging, let's say they find that math is challenging,
mm,
uh, let's do that early in the morning, because then their brain is fresh, they're still not tired, they just woke up, they're ready to do it. Even if
yeah.
it takes longer, they're ready for it. While let's keep the easier things, the things that they don't find very challenging, and maybe things that they like, let's keep them for later in the day.
Mm.
Because even when they're tired, like for me, I did that with my son, and that was very helpful. it I felt that it saved us a lot of time and
Wow.
a lot of whining and heartache. So we would do whatever he finds challenging, we would do in the morning, and then whatever is easier would do in the afternoon. Like, I'll keep the math because he loves math for later on, and he'll be like, what do we have, what do we have left? And I'll be like, oh, we just have math, that's easy, you like it. And he's like, oh, okay, that's fun, let's do it. So it kind of, yeah, it makes it easier for them and for us too.
Yeah, and what's cool about that too is in the last couple, I think the last two episodes we've talked about finishing strong, and I think this is a really great way for anyone who's kind of like, oh man, we're so close, but I still feel so far. This may be just the switch up that they need to kind of refresh themselves.
Exactly, I think so too.
Very cool. And so, as we wrap up our time together, Mikal, do you have any advice or encouragement, maybe a word of encouragement for parents who are watching?
Sure. I mean, for me and my husband, we always talk and say, time is going by so fast, and it is. The kids are growing up so fast, and even though we've had such rough times these past several months,
Yeah,
uh, this is time that's gone from our kids' life that we're never gonna get back. So these hacks that we're talking about are so good to kind of be involved in the kids' life, to
yeah,
be with them, because I know as a mom, I know that I wake up every day with a list of things to do and achieve. And sometimes I feel like I want to give my kids something to do while I'm doing my work.
yeah.
But it's so good to just kind of remember to take time during the day, every day, to be with them, to play these games with them, and not just give them something to do and stay on the side, to take a walk with them, to get them into our office or our garage or our
Mhm.
kitchen while we're cooking, and just do stuff with them, because we're setting foundation at this age, and
Yeah.
we're setting foundation for whatever is going to come next. This is such an important time.
Absolutely, and I think that's so beautifully said that I almost don't even want to say anything after it because you put that so well. It's so important that we do remember that, and for us, it may be 40 minutes, an hour or so, or however long it takes for the activity or the making the food. But for them, it's this gem of a memory, this lifetime thing they're gonna hold on to. Like, oh man, I remember when mom and I did this together, or dad and I did this together. And nothing can take that away from them. No future experience would be able to steal that from them, which is so beautiful.
That's so true.
Oh, Macau, thank you so much for being on today. I just loved everything that you shared.
Thank you, Pastor Paul.
Absolutely. And for those of you who are watching, I want to encourage you to join our Facebook group and let us know if you've tried any of these creative ideas or what ideas you have shared or tried with your family and how that went. We would love to hear from you and even learn from you, right? And Mikal, again, thanks for being on and for sharing with us. And anyone watching, thanks for being a part of yet another episode of Family Friday. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you found it really helpful, be sure to share it with a friend. God bless you. Until next time.